Thank you so much for inviting me here and letting me talk about my music. To be honest, when I was at school, I told my teacher, Miss Dallymore, that I wanted to be a professional singer, and whatever, I wanted to make money out of singing. And I grew up in quite a small town in Cirencester, in Gloucestershire, and to be honest, she laughed at me and told me that maybe I should think of other career avenues. And so, so I sort of walked away, told my mum, and my mum sat me down and said, Hannah, you can be anything that you want to be. That was it. My mum was behind me, and we started to go to auditions and started to look at moving to London, the big old move, and I moved to London and did any job that I could possibly do, from waitressing, hostessing, dressed as a tic-tac. I worked in Hamleys as an elf. Really, I did any job that I would get paid for, in hope that I might get an audition, that somebody might want to employ me. Catherine Jenkins, to me, she's fabulous. She manages to cover being a classical artist, and she's modernised that and really brought that, to definitely to my generation. But personally, I've got some absolute heroes that I look upon, and the way that they balance their lives, I think, is something that I have always found massively inspiring. To be in the music industry, and to carry on in the music industry, and not get downhearted by the amount of knocks that you get, and the amount of potential negative things that can happen in this industry is a massive thing that I look to a lot of people for, and I'm grateful that I have a lot of people in my life that can inspire me in that way. You're asked what your story is from the second you sit down, and I said I didn't really want to share my personal family stories. And they sort of went on and said, well, tell us a bit about your life. Well, I'm really lucky because I actually grew up in a beautiful family, and I grew up in the country, and I was lucky enough to have horses and chickens and different things. And they were like, oh, so you're a farm girl. So that was the story that was associated with my experience. So through the whole process, it was quite a painful process, and I think the ride that I had with the press was challenging to go through. But it can be the most phenomenal opportunity for different singers. But for me, I wouldn't do it again. I desperately wanted to record an album that was essentially classical music, but really allowed everybody in, and didn't just sort of put it in a pocket. My vision is to create an album that everybody wants to listen to. It has bits of rap on, it has songs by Radiohead, it has classical music, but in a slightly different spin, with maybe a different backing. Just sort of mix classical music up a little bit and make it more accessible to everybody, and everybody should enjoy it and understand it, rather than it being an untouchable genre. I think that's the vision. So Human is a really exciting single because it's a bit of a risky one. We started it, we got sent the track, and actually recorded the whole thing as in a classical way. I went back in to see the label and sort of said, oh, I don't know, like, what do you think? And the label said, what about using a rapper? Which is a bit unusual because it's not something you don't really associate rap with classical music. So we sort of went into it thinking, oh, I'm not sure how this is going to sound. but it's brilliant, and I love the fact that you can mix rap and opera, or it's incredible. I'm really excited to do that in future singles as well.
I'll send a flood to drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
I really connect with the song This Is Me because the words mean a different thing to me than what they're probably portrayed as in the movie. The way that I view This Is Me as a song is actually, it sounds really eggy, but my journey through the industry a little bit. You sort of start and desperately clawing your way, doing everything to make people happy, and you're too fat, you're too thin, you're not doing this right, da 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 da. And that's the start of the song for me. The middle bit is you sort of start tapping away and you start getting where you want to be. And you start, your personal life starts to get great and you're starting to make ways in life. And the end is a sense of you've achieved it. You've arrived at the place where you've sort of always wanted to be. And in the video, it's got my baby. And I think she was only a month, 2 months old, and my new husband that I married 3 days before we shot that video. So that video means the world to me because actually has been very much my journey. 2019 has been the best year of my life, and that sounds massive, but it really has. It started in January with Jay proposing to me in the Seychelles. We were already expecting our baby that arrived in April the 21st. Whilst pregnant, I've recorded 2 tracks, which was so exciting. Then we got married in August, released the track whilst we were on our honeymoon. And then we've come back recording the Christmas single, ready to release that. And it's been an insane year. I think I'm probably done for 2019. I really wanted to record something classical, especially for Christmas. At Christmas, I love listening to classical music, different arrangements, different takes on classical songs. So I really wanted to record something that was just pure and beautiful, and then just to create something slightly different and put an electric guitar underneath it, but keep the beauty of what Ave Maria is about and the message that it sends. So 2020 is going to be mega. We are finishing the album and we are having a concert at Cadogan Hall. My Instagram is hannahmarie_official. I'm now on Spotify and YouTube under Hannah Marie, and you can see all of the tracks there, which is very exciting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.